So Chanel sent me an invitation for like Valentine's Day to kind of like, you know, go to the beauty boutique and be like, hey, how's it going? Oh, hey, Mr. E. Okay, so, you know, get me a little something, something. And of course, they invite you for these like freebies because they want you to buy stuff when you're there, which I, of course, did. But I was thinking, let's do this a live video because what's going to happen is I want to apply this thing. I bought it. Oh, look at all these messages. Hey, oh, there's a Chanel assistant with us. Okay, hi, Chanel assistant. Yeah, right. Well, then the Chanel assistant can help us as we're doing this. Okay, so look at this cute little Camellia, right? I can't see anything. There, it's kind of blue with a bit of a pink, you know, bordure, and I want to apply this product with you live on camera. Sorry for the background. Everything is really improvised, but I thought I'm missing you guys. You know, remember like years ago when we did these live things? Oh my God, it's full of stuff. Okay, wait a second. Let me just, okay, let me take all the things. I can't show you everything. But like this is basically, it's like a full bag of stuff. Oh God, there's so much sound in the background. We got a little pouch. This is insane because I honestly was not expecting this, but I'm so happy that it happened. Desiccants, everywhere I go, desiccants I find. Desiccants are like my life. I collect desiccants. I'm a desiccant hoarder. Sublimage eye cream. This one is really good. And then we got the Sublimage. Oh, 2 eye creams, perfect, because she needs her eye creams when she travels, obviously. And these are fabulous for traveling. They last you at least 6 days. They're tiny, they don't occupy space, and I travel a lot, and that's really good for me. Oh, low. We got a low here. 1.5 ml. We've seen all of this before, but I'm gonna, you know, just for the sake of talking with y'alls. Hi, everybody. Yes, Emilia says those last. They do. Look at this tiny little creature. Isn't this a gorgeous little thing? Okay, anyway. Now, listen to me. You know that this is the only Les Exclusives perfume that I have not reviewed because I'm not a fan of it. But, enough said. Oh, this is what I purchased. Wait, before I show you what I purchased, it's so tacky. I got a, I don't know if this is it's like a plexiglass, huge, chunky charm. I would not call this a bracelet. I would call this a bag charm of sorts. It's cute. I mean, I'm a sucker for these things. Ooh, stickers. Okay, I love my stickers. Sean's stickers. What's it say? Take your chance. Chance for romance. Wait, oh my God. Aren't you worried about getting dermatitis from constantly using fragrance? Girl, no. FYI, we're all gonna die. So you gotta choose your poison. This is my poison. And then we got these little munchkin miniatures. Adorable. Okay, now, this is the purchase, right? The Camellia, why isn't it focusing? Camellia Blanc, why isn't it focusing? Camellia Blanc, okay. And my hair looks amazing, thank you. This is the Vidal Sassoon haircut. It's a bit crazy, asymmetric, a lot of work went into it. It's not to everybody's liking, but mark my words, give it a year or two, you're gonna see a lot of these haircuts coming out. Right now, it's a bit too early for it, probably. Okay, look how cute, we got a little Camellia on top. Now, this colorway is a seasonal colorway, right? It is the Camellia Blanc. Now, I have hydrated my lips already, maybe too much even, but I wanna put this one on because this is kind of like a nude look. Oh, look at all the hearts. Yay. Hey, everybody. Okay. We click this little guy. We're going to put lipstick on together. Look at this color. It's literally, basically, it's kind of a nude. You see how close to the skin tone, a bit more pinky. It's not too pinky, though, because this one has a bit of blue in there. It's definitely a blue-based, like a beigey tone. So I wouldn't say peachy because peachy would have that kind of red note in it. I mean, I'm just filming with an iPad camera here, you guys. So it's grainy, even though I got shitloads of lights everywhere, and it's going to change from like yellow hues to blue hues. Thank Apple for that. Okay, shall we? Oh, look how beautiful it is. Right now it's like untouched. It's a virgin lipstick, y'alls. It ain't gonna be virgin for long. Okay, so let's see. I just wanna like cover the color of the skin a little bit to make the lips less red, if that's even possible. Oh, Oluja, I love the hair. Thank you so much. We're going for the 80s, late 70s, early 80s vibes. Okay, let me just tell you something. Like, this lipstick doesn't do shit. It's basically slightly hydrating. And, nothing. Great. It's like literally, it's one of those things, and this is what I want to talk about actually. When you're buying into these luxury products, you're buying into a dream, really. It's a cute little detail. It has the Camellia on top. It has its little magnetic closing it and opening it. It hydrates a little bit, makes you feel like you're wearing Chanel lipstick, but let's be honest about it is what it is. Mina says Miss Pigment has left the chat. Miss Pigment has left the chat. Guys, I think Miss Pigment never even entered the chat in this case. This thing is wait, when David Bowie died, did you absorb his soul? Don't make me cry now. Listen, David Bowie, I would never even dare. I just, that being of light, and I don't know how to describe, he's an alien that we were graced, we were lucky enough to know of his existence in our lifetime. And you know, I would never even go there. Like, comparisons is so nothing. David Bowie is a being of light. I'm a ratchet old hoe trying to put on lipstick. So, yes. Okay, what do you think? Well, let me try to put another layer on because I don't think this is really doing. You know, maybe I overhydrated the lips before I did the lipstick. So like we can't even we're not even giving it a chance here, you know what I mean? Tinky Toy, yes, I should be our creative director of Chanel, but the more you say it, the less they want you because they want to be the ones to discover you. Pretty Little Obsessions. How you doing, Miss M? It's like a lip balm. I know, it's such a lip balm. But we're such a sucker for the Camellias, aren't we? It tastes okay. Like, it does have a slightly sweet taste. We can eat it. No, don't eat it, guys. Oh my God, just because I'm saying you can eat it, you cannot eat it. This is not edible. But if you like flavor it or touch it a little bit, like you can definitely have it has a taste. Oh, Melly got the dark pink one? Yeah, I don't know what color. This is a color 327 Camellia Blanc. Come on, focus for me, will ya, for once? Eat lipstick, yes. Okay, so it tastes like wax, you guys. Like, don't eat this thing. It has a sweet beginning thing, but then like afterwards it goes into my tongue is gonna be waxified. I like this color because honestly I love everything that's transparent and almost kind of like invisible, really. But anyway, let's get to the perfume I'm wearing today. So I am swimming in, but you know, videos are coming up actually on something. I can't say too much. Okay, what can I say? Well, okay, I can say this. So I wake up, right, and I totally, well, I take a shower and then I smother myself in opium, the rich cream. Don't get the body lotion, you guys. The body lotion is a bit skanky. The cream. And it's such, a dense smell, and it's a really rich cream. Like if you use it, like you put your finger in and you take some cream out, you know, like you get a little mountain of cream left over. Like it's that little mountain stays. It doesn't kind of fall down again. It's like so rich. It has a wonderful smell, slightly different from opium, but it takes time to understand like how similar it is to opium. And then I layer it with the pure perfume, and I'm in heaven. And I mean pure perfume. The pure perfume of opium. And in honor of that, I'm also wearing the Yves Saint Laurent bracelet. Now, listen. So I put it on, and I'm feeling my oats. Is fabulous. I go out. I do, you know, I run some errands. I come back, and then I'm like, okay, now it's time to refresh because I'm gonna go to Chanel. And then, and this is something I'm gonna talk about in another video. But anyway, so there's a reason why I mixed up my perfumes. What happens was I wanted to refresh myself because what I do is I do decants. I put a lot of my splashes into little apothecary, like pharmacy bought glass bottles, right? Sprayers. And they're all the same, and they all like beautifully look the same. You just gotta you gotta know what's inside. You lift the lid and you smell the nozzle of the sprayer and you know what perfume it is, right? So I wanted to refresh opium. Well, I made a mistake. I sprayed number 22, the pure perfume, on top of the pure perfume of opium, and I kind of suffocated immediately. But but then, like, I suffocated, but then it kind of blended weirdly together, and it didn't smell like opium anymore, and it didn't smell like number 22 anymore. It was a blend of both. And so when I went to Chanel, the person there told me like, "Oh, Dacob, you smell so good." And I was like, "Really? Oh, okay, good." Because I was trying to stay away from people because I was worried that because I didn't, you know, I don't have a problem when I overspray a perfume. If I love the perfume, let the floodgates open. Everybody can run away from me. I don't care. But this, because it was so unplanned, I didn't plan on mixing the two. It was such a coincidence, and it just happened. I thought, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't push it on others, also because I don't know if I'm ready for it. But then I got a compliment from the Chanel sales associate, like, "Oh, Dacob, you smell really good." I'm like, "Really? Well, what do you think it is?" And he's like, "I don't know." And I'm like, "Well, it's number 22 in opium." He's like, "Oh my gosh, what a weird blend." So there you have it. I mean, you could try mixing opium and number 22. The way I did it was first opium, let's say an hour or 2 hours later, layer it with number 22. I did do the pure perfume though, so I don't know if you want to do, you know, something else. Yes, so that's that. I don't know if this looks like anything, you guys. I mean, oh my god, you guys. Let's put another layer on while we're at it. Yeah, I created a new perfume. Does anybody else have this one and can tell me how it works for them? 327. Rouge Allure 327 Camellia Blanc. It's the white camellia. I mean, it's obviously not white. It's a blue-toned, beigey tone. How does it smell like? Oh, you mean the lipstick, not the lipstick, the perfume. The blend, the number 22 and opium together blended smell not incensey at all, because 22 is on top of opium. It smells rather airy, which is a really big surprise for me. I was expecting something really heavy, but it dries down to something quite light and ethereal. I mean, go figure. That, I guess, two kind of heavy perfumes put together, it's like two minuses give a plus, you know what I mean? I don't know. First you got creative director, and now a new scent. There's just the makeup range missing. I know, but Lucia Pica is Lucia Pica, whatever. Let her do her shtick. It does leave a little something something on the lips. Oh, it does? Yes. Wait, let's do the... Did I agree with Emilio? It's shiny. Yeah, it's shiny. Yeah, but I had like a lip balm underneath because I had to like hydrate or whatever, moisture or whatever you want to call it. I actually like light pink color. I may get that one too. Okay, but listen, this is the thing. So should we swatch it? Is that how the... the makeup gurus call this. Ugh, God, so embarrassing. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm going to show you. Let's swatch this. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is how... I mean, I'm not filming with a professional camera, I repeat, so you can't really see anything. It looks wet. You see what I mean? It gives you that light shimmer. No. Honestly, like in real life, like this crappy camera you can't see, but in real life I do see it. But it leaves me like wet, you know. I have the feeling this is something you should use as a highlighter. By the way, highlighters. So, been doing some research, and it turns out that Marilyn Monroe... Okay, are you ready for this, guys? Marilyn Monroe. And this is, I mean, alleged because, you know, I've seen it... I'm so sorry. I wish I remember the lady on YouTube that does these videos, and she talks about like the past and the stars and the starlets of, I don't know, the 30s, 40s, 50s, but she's obsessed with Marilyn Monroe. If anybody knows her name... Anyway, I watched it like months ago, but it smells kind of nice. So anyway, so she said that Marilyn, you know, before all these crazy makeup people existed, you had to highlight with tricks of the trade. And Marilyn Monroe used Vaseline as a highlighter. Now, I have oily skin. If I were to use Vaseline as a highlighter, I think I would slip on air, and I would just like keep falling and stuff. So Vaseline. She used Vaseline as highlighter. Now, if you're into all that kind of oily stuff, you could Marilyn loved her Vaseline. I use Vaseline too for Melly, you use Vaseline for highlighter too? What's going on with the world? I didn't know this. So I'm thinking if somebody likes oily stuff, this could be a highlighter because it has that wet sparkle thing. I'm not going to put it on now because I have powder, but think about it, you know. I'm kind of happy this doesn't cover too much because that means that I can really take it with me every day and just play with it, put it on, you know, without thinking, oh my gosh, it's going to have this like intense, crazy color. That everybody's going to notice, and you don't, depending on what you're doing work-wise, you don't want it always to be noticed. Sometimes you want it to be noticed. It all depends. Honestly, for me, I couldn't care less because the types of jobs that I have kind of allow me to be who I am. But nevertheless, psychologically, there are days when you're prepared and days when you're less prepared. Like days when you know you can go out and wear whatever you want, whatever color you want. Wear an intense perfume as intense as you wanted, wear the makeup you want or no makeup, or you could just go with a total nude look. It all depends on like how you feel comfortable in that day. There are those days when you feel like, okay, you're talking to me? You're talking to me? And then there are those days when you're like, yeah, I don't want to see anybody. And you should have the perfume for every occasion according to your psychological mood. You should have the outfit for every occasion according to your psychological mood. And also makeup, I would say, or a lack thereof, you know.